Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've posted a DVD update and a video here on my channel, so it's gonna be a pretty long video. A lot of shit to really show, and when I mean a lot of shit, I mean a lot of shit. A lot of the stuff that I got, a lot of it was good deals that I found online, and some good luck and all that. So, anyways, we're gonna begin this video with my drink of choice, Surge, which I'm not gonna drink tonight, but I just wanted to be a boater and all that. I remember drinking a lot of this shit when I was a kid, around 96, 97, 98. I remember going to the States and buying bottles in a machine and all that, vending machine, so, the grocery store, the good old days of marketing and everything, that, the 90s, you would buy any shit that you saw advertised. So, anyways, let's begin with the video. The first item that I purchased, and I was so happy about it, I had it on DVD and I wanted to upgrade to Blu-ray. Casper, the original film. This is not the spirited beginning and all that. This is the original classic film, Casper. Casper to me is a really classic comic to animated type character that I really love. I remember when I was a kid, I used to buy or rent. I think I had some when I was younger and all that old 1940s, 1950s Harvey cartoons and all that. You had Casper. You had what was her name again? I can't remember. But it's technically a little girl and all that. She was always getting to mischief. She had a nanny, African American nanny and all that. Pretty much. And probably one of my all-time favorites, short of hers, has to be when she, pretty much her nanny or grandmother or whatsoever, wanted to make her eat a steak or something like that. And she didn't want that. She wanted candy and candy and candy. She ate candy, pretty much had a nightmare, and then ended that she went and to go eat the steak and all that. So, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun classic, old school. Sometimes a lot of, probably 95% of the time, racist as heck. But to me honestly, I don't see it as racist. I see it as a piece of history back then, that colored people were not allowed in restaurants, were not allowed anywheres. Not until the 1960s, until they created riots and such. So yeah, created riots and a revolution and such. It's just pretty much they had to change the laws and such that any colored person could go anywhere. So I'm so happy that society has pretty much redeemed itself now. Probably a lot of places, southern places and all that in the States, probably a lot of racism there, but still, enough. I'm not going to talk too much about this because it's going to be like a 4-hour video. But anyways, next one is probably one of the best deals I've ever had. One negative point is the slipcase is torn and all that. But yeah, it's probably, like I said, probably one of the best deals. It's a Blu-ray and it's Dragon Ball Z season. I got it for like $5. $5. A little torn right here, but still. This is my only season of Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray. This episode 140 to 165. It's in the Android Cell Saga, so yeah. This was the only copy they had, so I really and $9.99 I saved an additional 50% of this price. Like, I bought a whole crap load of stuff, and it cost me like $24, I think. It really surprised me. But yeah, we do have special features, and it's really the original release and everything. So it's a store. I think it's only in the state of Maine. It's called Martin's. I don't know if any of you Americans out there have ever heard of Martin's. It's an outlet store. It's really pretty much discounted crap that probably certain retailers don't want to have anymore. I'm just really, they sell it in the Martins, and yeah. The next one is a collection that I just had to have. I had the first two movies, but I had to get the third movie, The Curse of the Fly. I've never seen the original The Fly film, but you have The Fly, Return to the Fly, The Curse of the Fly, and the Fly collection disc of horrors. So yeah, pretty wicked. I think it's like $10 for stuff like this. So heard a lot of good things about this film. Has above, so below. Really, I can't say too much about the film. Never really seen it. Heard a lot of good things about it. So, the next one is a film that I've always wanted to have in my collection, and I never could find anywheres. For $1.50, I had to have it. Mars Attacks. There's basically no special features, just theatrical trailers, language, and yeah, there's no special features. I'm pretty sure there's a Blu-ray out there, but yeah, it was directed by Tim Burton. So, and another movie that I was really surprised to find, and I wanted to watch for a long time, and I regretted not buying the Blu-ray years ago. But I do love Michael Keaton and all that. Birdman. Never seen the film, so can't really say too much about it. Loved them in... what was it? Franchise? No. Fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember the name of the film. It was the biography of the creator of McDonald's and all that. The founder. Yeah, the founder. I do think. I could be wrong about that, but yeah. The next one. A lot of these movies, certain ones I purchased on Amazon, but a couple of them I purchased in a purely Canadian store company called Giant Tiger. I have one half an hour from where I live, so yeah. This is Staten Island, so Payback, Straight Up. Angela Bassett and Marlon Brando. Robert De Niro and Ed Asner. The Score. This one right here, I don't remember. I don't think I've ever heard of it, but it's the Anomalisa. So I don't know if I've shown any of this stuff in other videos. Sorry if I did, but yeah, I don't remember. Presumed Innocent and Frantic. So if I just put my camera right here, probably have better lighting. This is the remake of the French film Cafe Society. It was made in 2016. I think the original one was made in the early 2000s, early 2010s, something like that. Not really that big of a Steve Carell fan, but I don't know. It's written and directed by Woody Allen, so I don't know. I don't know how good it's going to be, so probably one that in my top 20 favorite films of all time. It has to be American Beauty. Just really a I'm trying to say something. Doesn't want to come out. A superb film. I really don't know what else to say, but yeah. A must-see for anybody out there. That's what it's been so many years since I've seen it. Fatal Attraction. The next one is probably still, I do say this a lot, but in my top 20 favorite films of all time, 3 O'Clock High. Really pretty much what the premise of the film is a nerd and all that accidentally bumps how could I say this, not a jock, but it's really hard to say. Like some sort of bully whatsoever. Pretty much he doesn't do a whole lot in school, and yeah, pretty much everybody's afraid of him. And yeah, at 3 o'clock and all that, he has to go fight him. So yeah, pretty cool that there's an audio commentary in this. So I think it's Buddy Revell. Oh, he's the same guy that played in Kindergarten Cop. Okay. Oh, cool. And Jerry Mitchell. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought when I remembered him. The next one is probably one of the best deals I've ever had on an Arrow Video release. Just really, I have 2 editions of this film, and I'm so stoked. I don't think this one includes. No, I don't think this one includes a documentary. The Rise and Fall of I don't know if it was the other one I had that had the documentary, The Rise and Fall, the slasher film. That's the reason why I'm going to keep it. But no, I don't think it includes a documentary. But yeah, really love the cover to this. It rests on it rests on 13 acres of earth over the very center of hell. Movies like this, movies like I Spit on Your Grave, and such, movies from 70s and all that they didn't have. They weren't afraid to make really pure, sometimes horror films, and a lot of times suspenseful films and everything. The next one I've never heard of, but I bought it at the dollar store. So, read online it's pretty good. So, Time Crimes. I'm pretty much a big fanatic of time travel movies. I watched, what was the name of the movie? I know there's an independent film that was released years ago, but it's out of print now. And I do have it, but I don't remember what the name of the film is. I don't remember. But I just really love time travel movies and talking about time travel and stuff like that. It always fascinated me for years. So, Hidden Agenda. Charm. A lot of these films are blind buys that pretty much I had no clue what these films are. So, Macabre. And I do have the other ones upstairs. But, yeah. Archer, the complete, well, not the complete series. The first 8 seasons. I don't know if the series is still on and all that, but really enjoying what I'm watching. What pretty much is Archer? It's about spies and all that. What's his name again? Fuck. I can never remember his name. Sterling Archer. Yeah. Pretty much is a lot of times is a goof of an agent, and his mother and all that pretty much runs a terrible agency, spy agency and all that. Probably one of my favorite characters has to be Pam, because she reminds me a hell of a lot like me. I don't know why. She's the big fat slob and all that, and I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'm like that. There's so many. Why I really love Archer and all that. There's so much character development, and it's so funny. Sterling Archer and pretty much a lot of the people that he's working with and all that. A lot of times he's an idiot and he doesn't really see what he's doing or whatsoever. But yeah, pretty much what I can say about the series. And it's a must. The one thing I have to say, it's a must see. Go on Netflix and go watch a bunch of episodes. I know season 4. Okay, I know season 4, episode 1, as a parody of Bob's Burgers. So Bob's Burgers, I should say. But yeah, the next one, I was so stoked. I just need season 2. Pushing Daisies. I have the DVD, but I wanted to get the Blu-ray. Love this series so much. One of the most underrated series I've ever seen. Just really ashamed that it was canceled. Another one right here that I'm so stoked to have found. Puppet Master. The classic first film on Blu-ray. There's no special features. Gosh darn it. Okay, special introduction by Charles Band, promo for original making of original trailer, first 12. Ooh, Full Moon. Yeah, Full Moon. I remember watching a lot of these films when I was a kid and all that. At some point when I have enough money, I'm probably gonna subscribe to the Full Moon channel, that just like Netflix, and you can watch like a whole bunch of their films. So yeah. This one right here, I'm so happy. I think this was the only copy they had. Spawn. I just love this film. Commentary featuring creator Todd McFarlane. Director Mark A.Z. Dipe, or something like that. Producer Clint Goldman and visual effects supervisor Steve Spaz Williams. I think there's a rumor going on that they want to remake this film, but I think it's going to be directed by the creator of Spawn, Todd McFarlane and all that. So yeah, and it is going to be really, really different compared to what Spawn was. It was a good film. I loved it. A lot of people hated it, but I don't know. It was a decent film. So one anime that they had a heck of a lot of copies of was Evangelion 1.11. You Are Not Alone. I have no clue what this anime is. Special edition full length feature. So I have the rebuild of the groundbreaking giant robot anime. So don't know if it includes the booklet. 20-page guidebook. Oh yeah. But they had a heck of a lot of these at Martin's. So this one right here, I heard a lot of terrible things about. Never really wanted to purchase the film, but for $2.30 and all that, you're really like $4 or $5 Canadian. You really cannot go wrong with this film. The Green Inferno, I should say, the director's cut. So I heard it was pretty bad. So special features, feature commentary, co-writer, director, producer Eli Roth, producer Nicolás Lopez, and star Lorenza Izzo, Aaron Burns, Kirby Bliss Blinton, and Daryl Sabara. So, not really that big of Eli Roth fan, so I'm gonna have to see. The Three Faces of Eve. Film fact: the film is based on the real-life story of a South Carolina woman who ultimately manifested 22 different personalities over her lifetime. So, it's a yeah, it is a live action film, but it's a black and white film. So, I love suspenseful films like these. So. Caprice. Never really. I don't think I've ever seen any Doris Day films. So. Crud. Hope I didn't break anything. Okay. An American Tail, Fievel Goes West. This one right here, I'm so stoked to HD picture and theater quality sound. It's really a shame they never put any special features on this. So it's not like the original Don Bluth film, but it's I don't know, just really I would always watch this one when I was a kid. But the original one, oh my god, it's more than a cult classic. It's a legendary film that anybody on this planet has to see to really, an American Tail, really to see how good the film was. Just like every dog, no, not every dog goes to heaven. Damn it. Anyways, dogs go to heaven or something like that. Really, really classic film. Sorry for a minute. I'm just gonna take these. Hope I didn't break anything. No. Okay. I think I'm gonna take these right here and take them out. Because there's something that's gonna happen. Okay. Last few ones. This one I've never heard of, so it's gonna be new to me. Little Nikita. Never really heard this film, but it has River Phoenix and Sidney Poitier, so what year was this released? $1988, so Richard Benjamin. This one right here I want to have for so many years. To Kill a Mockingbird. Just a movie that I just need to see, and that I want to see, so. The next one is a film that I used to own the VHS, gave it to one of my friends, but I wanted to upgrade to the Blu-ray. Det Warren, so the legendary Terry Gilliam and all that. Never heard the film, and when I saw Terry Gilliam's name on it, I said to myself, I have to see this fucking film. Brazil was pretty good, so. This one right here really surprised me. Never, ever heard of this. The Deadly Beyond 11 movie collection, which includes Pulse. What year was this? Doesn't say the year. Gosh darn it. Okay, 1988. Space Hunter, Adventures in the Forbidden Zone, Crawl, My Mom's a Werewolf, and all these movies are from the 80s. So, The Hearse. The Hearse, I know there's an alternate name to this, but yeah. Lurkers, Slipstream, Mutant, 1984. So. Alien Contamination. Why did I think I heard that movie before. Alien Contamination. And Eternal Evil. So. Never heard of the set. A couple of these films I've heard of. The Hearse. Alien Contaminations rings something to me. Warriors of the Wasteland. Never heard of. The year I was born, so. This one right here is a no. A no-brainer, I should say. Hocus Pocus, so. this one right here, love animation. Certainly, I'm French, and I love French animation. So, The Illusionist. Adapted, adapted and directed by Sylvain Chourmet. So, no clue what this film is about. So, King of Horror, Ultimate Fear in one 4-film collection. So, it includes Salem's Lot, which I'm so stoked to have now. Cat's Eye, used to own years ago, but I sold it on eBay years and years before I started collecting. The Shining I had on DVD, now upgrading to Blu-ray, and the second time I'm getting It on Blu-ray. So, and the last two ones, at least this one right here, is something I've never seen before. The Spectacular Spider-Man. So heard it was pretty awesome. So, and this one right here is probably one of the most what words could I say? The most surprising thing I've ever seen at in store. Probably one of the most surprising thing I've ever bought in a store has to be the what was it? I can't remember. I don't remember. But there's a lot of things around where I live you cannot really get. So, and it's a terrible series, but I do own it now. Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation, the complete series. I never seen this anywheres where I live. It's like it's on the shelf. There's for you, Batman 03 and all that. Here, buy it. Get rid of your other crappy copy and give it to somebody that deserves it. Well, Nintendo 2009, subscribe to him. But yeah. It also includes the special Power Rangers in Space crossover episodes. Excuse me. Okay. Saber, Ship, and Shell Shocked. So, yeah. And quite possibly one of the worst ideas they have ever done. They created a fifth turtle. How could you do that? And to this day, they disavowed that everybody forget about her. They'll never mention her ever again. So yeah, what was her name again? Oh, damn it. Venus de Milo. Yeah. Really ashamed that they didn't include that. They should have, to me honestly, they should have taken Mona Lisa. She only appeared in one season, yeah. One episode in the original 1986 series, 86-87 series of the Ninja Turtles and all that. It's really a shame that to this day we've never seen Mona Lisa ever again. I don't know if the new 2013 series added Mona Lisa and all that, but yeah, instead of creating Venus de Milo, they should have put her in the series. That, to me, honestly, would have been a hell of a good choice. But, I don't know. Sometimes you cannot make the decisions. You're not the person that created the show, or not created, but thought of the show and everything. How crappy it was, but... And surprising enough, it was a Shout Factory release. To me, honestly, is when you have patience enough to wait for something, you will get it. I'm starting to get really thirsty, so I am gonna drink this Surge. See if the Surge... Pretty good. Good, but I don't think it's the same. It doesn't have the same taste. I don't know, there's just something, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty good since I was a kid and all that. I haven't had a Surge in like close to 20 years, so yeah. That's good. Yeah, it's starting to taste a hell of a lot. I'm burping and starting to bring back memories of drinking this crap. But anyways, yeah, this is my video. Again, sorry if I showed a lot of other stuff. Again, don't really know where I am in my videos, so now I will know. I showed you this, a lot of this crap that I purchased with my own money. The near future, I will get some more crap with my own money. I don't know when, but now that I got my license, probably next summer, or probably even in the near future, I want to make driving videos, so I don't know where I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have to think of something, do something different to my channel, go to different areas and all that. And I want to purchase a new camera, a new camcorder, or a new camera, or something like that, just to really go full HD. So on my YouTube channel. Anyways, again, this is the end of the video. Hope a lot of you guys enjoyed it. Good day.